Today we have started with a new account today. So this time it's quite different. It's not even on MFFU. So I've taken a new account on Lucid Flex because that looked like the best offer that I had. So I've gone ahead with the Lucid Trading account. It's a 50K flex account of Lucid Trading. So looking forward to it. I think it would be a good opportunity to trade this particular account, and they do not even have a monthly subscription fee, so I'm assuming that I've made the right choice. So here we are looking at this particular 15-minute liquidity zone, and there has been a sweep. uh, yeah, and since it was already in a heavy downtrend, I'm assuming that price might continue down. So if you see here, TradingView has some made some changes to its web desktop app, so I'm just getting used to it. Yeah, so I'm assuming that price might travel a bit uh, down because of this. So this is based on our setup. This is a proper sweep of the area, and there is displacement. So I've entered a trade here towards the downside. I'm targeting this level. If it hits here, we will be in profits. I'll connect my account to show how the trade is looking at the moment. One argument that we can bring in is that this might not have been a really good sweep area because it's not a clear swing high. But I think since price is already in a clear downtrend, that's valid enough. And there is a tap on this FEG as well, which is adding further confluence, although it's irrelevant to my setup. Yeah, let me connect my account and show it to you. As you can see on the left side panel, my stats view has changed now, and it's this Lucid Flex account that you can see right now. Yeah, it's a current balance. We have not taken any other trades, so that's why that's why it's showing up zero balance at the moment. I mean zero profits at the moment. Yeah, since it's the first trade, I've entered for a very small SL. The SL that I've put is actually of uh, I think 160 or $180. Yeah, I've kept such small SL because uh, since it's since it's my first trade, I thought I'll risk less and see how it behaves. So let's see how the system behaves for the moment, and then we will see what to do and how to risk appropriately. Yeah, so for this trading account, I'm planning to prepare a checklist as well with all my rules so that I can follow that particular checklist before entering each trade. So that is part of the plan as well. Like I said, our risk for this particular trade would be, I think, around below $200, and the profit target would be around $600. I think more than 3.48 risk reward. So I think it will be close to 660 or $650. That's what we are looking at. Not very happy about how the price is reacting to this area. I would have liked to see a quick move to the downside. I think by the time the trade is running, I think I can make my checklist here for determining if it's a valid trade or not. So the first thing is to understand if there's a clear liquidity area. Second condition that I require is valid imbalance. Now I will define these criteria separately, but first I will just jot down all the main criterias as it is. Next is valid imbalance or displacement. Okay. Uh, then my risk should be within my defined limits. So I would say defined risk limit. So from the top, when I look at my trading rules, I just need these three things, to be honest. But now if we define each, that's when multiple things come into picture. Like for example, for clear liquidity area, I need it to be on the 15 minutes. Then I need a clear swing high. I don't usually consider FVGs or inverse FEGs or breaker blocks or anything as valid swing highs for this particular strategy. I need it to, sorry, valid liquidity areas for this particular strategy. I need it to be a swing high or low on the 15-minute start, right? I mean, this is actually debatable if it's a clear swing high or low because there is some, it's as you can see, this area is not clearly uh, a uptrend that has gone up and then reversed. It's actually a part of a downtrend. So it's debatable, but since the downtrend was really good, I think it's this thing, man. The trading view changes are actually quite frustrating. Yeah. This one, if it's actually a swing high or low, is actually debate. I mean, if it's a valid FEG, sorry, valid liquidity area for me is actually debatable because what I'm looking at or what I consider valid is actually a swing low like this, where prices approached and then reversed, or like this one, where prices come from below and then reverse from here. So it's a clear 15-minute swing high, this one. But this one is actually, you can actually debate if this is a valid swing high on the 15 minutes. But since it's a good downtrend, I think it was valid here. So it's valid based on context. That's why I have to prepare this checklist to make sure that I am going based on my setup. Because their context changes every time, and if you have not written it down properly, then you can rationalize a poor context. Yeah, so it has to be a swing high or low, and then if doubtful, this is something that I would like to add to it. If doubtful, reject. Yeah, no valid imbalance or displacement. For this, I would need at least two two 3 minutes candles to form, confirm, move. Now, how does this 3 minute candles confirm? I'll show it to you right here. If you look here, see, I have 3 minutes, actually 4 3 minutes candles showing good displacement to the bottom. So that's what I want actually as a confirmation. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. And my risk was also defined here. Now that is pretty straightforward. What I've written, sorry, what I've written. Uh, yeah, this defined risk limit was within my range. I didn't have to risk a huge amount. So this is my checklist for my future trade. So I'm going to enter based on this particular checklist now. Otherwise, I think I might take lower quality setups impatiently. So I have to make sure that I enter into top quality setups because that's what's troubling me for the last mm, few accounts. Have to focus and lock in on these particular rules now. To be honest, I'm losing my confidence about this trade because price is not moving like how I'm expecting it to. So to be honest, I might actually close this trade disc on my discretion because I don't think the zone is being respected. So to be honest, I might actually uh, come out of this trade purely based on discretion. So let me just confirm it before I take a decision on that. What I'm thinking is the SL that I've put is actually lower than my usual defined risk. So I think it's good to go. We'll try it out and see what happens. I'm not gonna manually, you know, override a defined SL and then make it bit messy for my psychology because if tomorrow, if okay, let's say it hits my SL, then I'm good. But if it actually turns out to be a profitable trade and I exited it earlier, today I won't be affected, but for tomorrow's trade I'll be affected because I'll feel like I missed a trade that actually went into profit. I used my discretion and got out of it. So just to save my psychology for the future, I am not going to cut it out. I'm not going to use my discretion and force quit this trade. So what I'm going to do is actually wait and only exit it based on my SL that I've set up for the moment. Yeah. So we'll wait and watch what happens. Okay, we are about to hit our SL. Let's see. Let's see how the 1 hour chart is looking. The daily chart, hmm, it has not taken the liquidity from below on the daily. Yeah, there is a very high probability for it to hit our SL. Yeah, price is showing strength to the upside. Yeah, so this is a 50K account, like our usual MFFU account. This is on Lucid Trading. So here my profit target is going to be 3,000. So my total has to become 53,000 for me to pass this evaluation account. And the maximum drawdown that I'm allowed to, you know, accept is actually 48,000. So my drawdown cannot go below 2K. That is from 50K, it cannot go below 48K. And if it ever hits 48K, I'll lose this account. But a good thing is that for this particular account, there is no fixed uh, duration like the MFFU account. On the MFFU account, I had to become or achieve the target within 1 month or within 30 days of taking the account. But on Lucid Trading, there is no membership or a monthly fee that you have to pay every month to keep the account active. You can just use this particular account as an eval account without a defined time limit. So that's the best thing about this particular account is what I felt. Gonna be much better focused, I believe, this time. I've been following certain systems, so I think I should be good to go, but I have to always keep my journal and my checklist updated for the trades that I take. Yeah, so if I follow it continuously, I think this might be a good one. I mean, I'm not looking at profits at the moment, even though at the back of my mind, usually the thought comes. But for this account, the whole purpose is to stick to my rules and trade based on my setup and not do anything else. That is the focus point for this particular account. Although I try to do that every account, sometimes I derail and never come back. But this time, even if I derails, my most important criteria or rule is actually to pivot and come back to my setup, my rules. That's the most important thing. So let's see where we're gonna go with this one. Having a very bad feeling about this trade. Not sure why it's just lingering here. Just make a decision, buddy. Hit my SL or move down. Do whatever you wanna do, but just do it. Yeah. Yeah, it's highly probable that it might hit my SL, but I will keep the status of this updated during the next stream, and I think I might end the stream for today here. Just wanted to point out that I've taken this account and that I'll be trading on this one today, and a quick update on this trial trade that I did with a small SL. So I think I need to lock in, be fully focused, and you know, do my best trading on this particular account. Not necessarily make a lot of money or pass this account, but do my best trading. That is the focus point of this account, and I hope I'll be able to achieve it. I think I'll put in the work. Okay, yeah, probably I'll give the update of what this particular trade is later in my tomorrow's stream.